remember to subscribe and like the video. I'm trying to build up the channel so I can do more stuff. Um, that'd be cool to do that live, Jay. That's kind of cool. Got a long way to go though. Anyway, so if you come to the video, make sure you like it and subscribe it and stuff like that, because I'm trying to get more people to see my content. All right. I got, a lot of people kind of saying like, it's obvious that the van was trying to deliver bread. I mean, it's not a big deal. I mean, he had to, you know, get to his clientele, his customers, and, you know, people got in the way of him making money. Now, you know, immigrants, you know, they're just trying to make a living, and, you know, people, you know, the white man, the straight white male, he just keeps getting in the way, you know, always trying to stop the immigrants from making a living. You know, it's toxic masculinity, you know, it's all that, you know, it's their gender, man. It can't, you know, they have internalized racism, you know. They can't help it, you know. We have to change how they think, you know, because they, you know, they're slave, you know, their ancestors were slaves, and they can't help but discriminate against, you know, other races, and you know, because, you know, after he delivered the bread, he was going to pick up his family, his mother and his children and his wife, and they were gonna go to the mosque or the masjid to pray. You know, because, you know, that's all Muslims do. They're all peaceful. You know, they're just trying to make a living, and, you know, and the straight white male keeps stopping them. You know. And then the cops, you know, they're racist, and you know, they're all male, you know, and it's the patriarchy. The patriarchy is always trying to stop the immigrants from doing stuff, you know, the black man, you know, and all that, you know. You know, and no, you know, no Muslims are violent, you know, none of them are, you know, none of them are racist. You know, you guys are just making this stuff up. It's just a conspiracy to make the Muslims look bad. They're not all violent. You know, none of them are violent. None of them do anything that's violent. None of them are racist. None of them, you know, do anything to the wives. No, they're good to their wives. They're good to their children. They don't do nothing. Their countries they come from, they're like totally peaceful, and nothing goes wrong, and they don't do any violence towards anyone. They're good to homosexuals. They love them. They love America. They love Europe. All they want to do is make Europe better, enrich it with their culture. That's all they want to do. Their religion is totally peaceful, and y'all don't understand. Y'all never read the Bible anyway. Y'all never read the Quran. Y'all don't even know what's in there, do y'all? You know, the hadiths, you know, they're just metaphors. They're almost like, you know, it's like you have like the general statements that the Quran makes, and then you have like the hadith. So it's kind of like opinions or something. It's not a big deal, man. It's like, it's just like they're just trying to explain what the verse said. That's all. They're not. It's nothing explicit. It's nothing violent. It's nothing to worry about. It's like no. The Muslims are awesome, man. They're like the best people in the world. They're the ones that you definitely would trust. You need to trust these people. You know. No. There's nothing wrong with them. Black people, no, they're not violent. They're not all from the ghetto. No, you're just discriminating. You're just you need to treat people as individuals. You shouldn't pit people in groups. No, no, no. You can't do none of that. That is not cool. That is not racist. That is totally the patriarchy. You need to, cut that stuff out because that's not cool. Because there's every single Muslim is totally peaceful. None of them do any violent thing. No, those terrorist attack. Nope, that was all the white male patriarchy. No, none of that. They had no. That's not the blame for that. It's because they're in a white country, and it's ruled by whites, and that's it. They're just lashing out to the government that's doing them wrong and is racist towards them. Now, the Islamophobia. Now, this is a good idea. Censor them, yeah, censor them, man. Because all they do is say racist stuff. We need to stop. I mean, look at what happened at the rally. See, we have to censor whites. Now, see, we don't know what they're gonna say. They have internalized racism. We don't know what they're gonna say, so we gotta stop them from saying, because we can't control if they're gonna say something racist. Because it's all internal. It might come out. So we have to censor them. So, it's the same thing, man. It's like, Islamophobia, homophobia. We don't know if people are gonna say something like homophobic, because they fear it, No, they don't hate it. No, they fear it. They take it to the next level. They don't just hate it, they fear it. They don't want to be it. So now we have to stop them because, it's racist, it's sexist. No, it's not good. It's internalized. They can't do anything about it. That's who they are. They were born slave owners. They were born to be masters. They're destined to be this. They're destined to be racist. So there's nobody to blame. We don't have to. Muslims are not to blame. It's obviously it's the patriarchy. Immigrants, when they come, they're intimidated by the country. They're not used to our culture and how it's run. So we have to teach them how to live in this type of culture. Or we just let them live out their own culture. We shouldn't force our culture onto them because they're already peaceful. We don't need to make them peaceful. They're already peaceful. So we don't have to do anything. We just have to let them be themselves, let them practice their religion and their rituals and their culture, and they just want to get a job. So it's not a big deal, guys. Everybody needs to calm down because all Muslims are peaceful. All the cops are racist. The government is racist. All our leaders are racist. They're all white males. They're just, throwing their toxic masculinity on us. We need to shut these people up. We need to bring in some women, have nothing but women rule these countries. If we have women rulers, we'll have no problems. We ain't got to worry about no Korea. We just talk to him, talk soft to him. He'll back off, yeah. We all we got to do is just tell these people they need to calm down, give them this, woman type loving and this soft talk, speak to them like, their mother, that's all you got to do. All you got to do is talk to them. You ain't got to fight nobody. We'll just talk to the Muslims and tell them, calm down. There's nothing to worry about. You're not doing any violence. It's really just the government and the environment you're in and the culture. You haven't gotten used to it. So, we'll talk to the white man and tell him to calm down. And he will leave you alone. So you can go back to your peaceful, loving relationship with your wife and kids. And you can go back to your culture and your religion and your praying and your hadiths and whatnot. So that's all I got to say today is all Muslims are peaceful. All black people are peaceful. White people have an internalized racism, and we gotta put a stop to it because we don't know what they're gonna say, so we have to censor them. you know. And oh yeah, remember to subscribe, like, comment, and oh yeah, no, like, internalized racist comment, you know what I'm saying, man. Just peaceful comments, just give me some of those, and the world would be a better place, If people just need to calm down, all right, just calm down, man. The Muslims are totally cool. They're totally peaceful. 100% of them are totally peaceful. It's all good, man. Don't worry about it, man. Calm down. It's gonna be okay. Peace out.